Hello everyone, my name is Seema and welcome to this video. What are we discussing today? The topic for today's discussion is you will not like the place you live in if you don't have the freedom to be yourself. Well, this is very meaningful and very deep. Most people leave if they don't like the place they are in. And we always question, why did they leave? Why did they leave such a good job? Why did they leave such a good family setup? Why did they leave such a good marriage? Why did they leave such loving family or friend circle? Well, what may look loving and nice on the outside was a problem for this person to be in, because they could have been feeling a sense of not belonging there. Because in order for them to belong, they need to have a mental match with the surroundings. They need to have the freedom to be themselves. They need to have the freedom to pursue whatever it is that they like. If you're being told what to do, what not to do, how to be, how not to be, finding faults with you at all times, right? Every action is being looked under the microscope to find out which I's you didn't dot and the T's that you didn't cross. You're being micromanaged. Then you lose that sense of ownership, the sense of belonging, the sense of some feeling something is yours in order to give it your best. See, if someone is like someone is taking away your breath, right? Then how, if you cannot even breathe, how will you even do anything with your hands or your feet? You cannot really do anything if you don't feel that. If you're feeling strangled, then you cannot really be of much use to anyone. So if an environment feels that way, where you cannot even breathe freely, you cannot be yourself, you cannot sit by yourself or be who you are, then there's a problem, right? Then you will not belong to that place, that family, that corporation, that friend circle, because you are being judged, you are being punished, you are being isolated for your thought, for your thinking, right? For your thoughts. And because you stand out, in any given situation, that means you don't belong in that setup. You are the black sheep there. So then you have to find an environment that's best suited for you, where you will feel the freedom and the freedom, to find your passion, to do what you like, to be who you are, right? And if that means leaving something which you're more familiar with, it's okay. It might be difficult initially, but then with time you realize that was the best thing that you did for yourself, right? And then find an environment that's better suited for you, for your thinking, for your ideologies, for your value system, and not what others are telling you to be or to do, right? See, if even if you have a nice home with all the bells and whistles, right? You have everything, but if you don't have the freedom to go and buy what you want, or go get to eat what you like, then you won't like the house. You leave it, right? You will say, this is not good for me because I don't feel the freedom. What am I going to do with all these nice things in the house? That they don't serve any purpose for me, because what you want is not being fulfilled there, right? They say that people don't leave jobs, they leave managers, right? They say that, this is a corporate saying, because they're having a hard time being themselves under this controlling person, right? Who's their manager. And that's true in life too. In any family dynamics, there's a power structure, right? If somebody is being so annoying and so controlling that you cannot even breathe, then you will leave that family structure. You will not deal with those people. And um, and then even if you're blamed, or you made to look like the worst person, who cares? You've already left. Let them keep talking about you, waste their time, waste their energy, waste their efforts. You've already left. You don't care. You're using your time wisely, doing things you like, you're happy. You're building a new life for yourself, whereas the other people are just caught in the past and they're just going through the loop over and over and over again. It's like a broken record, playing. So try to find a place where you can feel yourself, where you can be yourself, where you can pursue your passions, where you have the freedom to do what you like, and you're not judged, and you're not micromanaged, because then you feel the authority to be to surprise yourself with what all you can come up with. And um, and be yourself, be your true self. That is what makes people happy. To live like who they are, not to give up pretense. You can pretend for one day. You cannot pretend all your life. You cannot pretend 24/7. You cannot do that. You can only pretend for a little bit, and that too is very hard, because then you're not comfortable at that moment, right? So look for places that give you comfort and peace. Hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching.